Hello there. God damn it. Another brilliant, totally planned, flawed stream because I forgot about the freaking bongo cat. Eh. So, my bongo cat thingy, come on, open. Stop crashing.
Hello there.
Hello there. Come on. Well, it's not wanting to stay open. Why are you crashing all the time? There you go. It probably some antivirus thing blocking bongo cat because it's kind of it's not a keylogger because it doesn't log my key press, but it detects them, so whatever. Well, bongo cat is on, and because I'm remembering things are missing, I will also play the music. So as per usual, I'm going to run my typical 8-bit chiptune. It's not royalty free. I own the rights for to play this music on stream or YouTube or to use whatever I want, with the exception of sell it as my own because it's not. It's someone else. But I have the rights to play this music, so yeah. Now, there's always the thing about the volume, because I don't know if it's good or not. I hope it is. Let's see what chat is going on about. Cats are elusive. It's okay. Yep. Yes, they are. So, there's music playing. I hope the music volume is okay. Well, I kinda can check it on my side. Let me just do a test. Let me just do a test. Let me just do a test. Let me just. Yep, it was looping because I was hearing to the stream. It's probably okay. Probably. Who knows? But yeah. So, Bongo Cat is on, music is on, Godot is on. I think we are ready to start. I think we are. So, you might have guessed by reading the title of the stream, we are going to keep porting Droian to Godot. Yes, indeed. So it's all good. Let's go indeed. So, where was I? In the previous stream we have created this tile. You know, we have a tile thing now that we can draw our map in it. You know, that's pretty cool. And then we have set up a simple player, which is, you know, there's movement, there's some movement in it. He also jumps, you know. And so today we are going to continue the features of porting Droian, because, you know, for those who haven't been in here before, we were developing this game on Unity, but for those who have known the news, Unity has been a naughty boy, you know. Especially the former CEO, because he quits himself from the company, but you know, the company has Yes, indeed, a bonk to Unity. And you know, the trust on this game engine was broken, so yeah, they want to be greedy, so we just support a different engine that's not going to be as greedy as them. For example, this MIT, it's the MIT license open source game engine, which is Godot. So yeah, we are porting Droian to Godot. Well, when I say porting, it's kinda, well, we were, I won't say mid-development, because there is a lot of things missing yet from the game. Well, enemies programming was kinda 60-70% around that. It was missing bosses and other features and stuff. It was missing some things as well, but let's just say development of the game on Unity was about 40-50% of the game. But you know what? We decided just to, well, porting to Godot, because we don't want stupid surprise changes on pricing and monetization and stuff in the future. Even though Unity has rolled back they didn't roll back. They created a new monetization system. But yeah, they can have their monetization systems. You know, at least I prefer Godot. So there you go. Also, talking about Godot, because this is a Metroidvania, I have found out about a very cool thing. Let me see if I find it. So, it's somewhere in my notes. So let's just open a browser that I don't use, so I don't dox myself. Oh yeah, you have mentioned something about a cool system for creating the map. Yes, indeed. Yes, I have. One of the perks of choosing Godot is that Godot is starting to have cool things. For example, Metroidvania system by Kobe Tomek. Well, this dude, you know. Thank you very much for creating this tool. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know if it's good or not. But you know, it is something to create maps for our game, which is pretty nice. It's a Metroidvania style maps, and I will probably use this on our game. If it's good or not, I need to test it before, but for what I am seeing, it probably is good. It probably does, well, it does what we want to do with the maps, so that's it. There was probably something similar to Unity, I don't know. I don't even recall that. I don't know if they are going... If there's something in the asset store of Unity that does the same thing as this, or not. But if it does, it was probably a paid plugin or something, but you know. As per most things on Godot, it's a MIT licensed open source, so yeah. Maps, or the map system, is probably... It's probably way easier than what I was thinking that's going to be. So just when I have made a map screen through a sprite, this is more intuitive and better. Well, that work is not waste, because now you can pick up the map that you have done and just copy it using this draw. So you just have to draw it again using your map as reference, so all the work is not lost. And the other cool thing is that you are just not gonna have, you know, things to worry about these connections and stuff. I will not have to worry about programming the unlocking and showing areas that the player has visited and stuff, you know. it's good things all around, you know? If someone else has the work that we were going to do anyway and they let us use it using the open source thing, why not, you know? So just don't lose that map that you have created, because that might be very useful in the future for creating this map, you know? So yeah. And as you can see, there's a lot of different styles. I don't know if you can import tile things, you know? If not, you can do this simple thing, you know? There's always options and cool things that we can make. True, this tool seems so good. Godot is new best friend. Friendship with Unity ended. Unity, I don't want to play with you anymore. Well, Unity is still useful. There's a lot of still useful things to use Unity. Even though they have changed their monetization policy, it's still a very good engine. The trust may be questionable because they are still a public traded company, even though, well, there's some shenanigans that have been tried, and the ex-CEO firing himself was a step in the good direction, let's just say that, to start gaining back the trust. But the thing is, the trust has been broken, so yeah. Godot is becoming, I predict, it's going to become huge in the next coming years. Anyway, before I start working, the usual plugin to our other platforms. So we have a website, yes indeed, ugs.pt. In here you can see all 3 games that we are developing currently. Well, when I say currently, I say Droian is the only one that we are developing currently. Exaria and Red Run are on hold. So because there was around spooky season, it is something that I forgot to mention on our spooky Let's Play streams. We haven't played Red Run. We haven't done that. But anyway, if you lovely viewers want to see Red Run, you can actually play the alpha version of Red Run. It is available on our page of itch.io, as well with our other game, Exauria. The alpha JavaScript version, because the Exauria has been developed as well in Godot. So this is just test versions to see if the idea is good or not. Dude, I swear, every Spooktober that passes I get more ideas for stuff to put in Red Run. Write that down. So always take note, add it to the GDD if you want. Don't forget about that. Because in the future, if we have time, of course, because we have Droian to develop, we have Exauria to finish as well. So if those projects are finished and they show results, you know, maybe we pick again on the Red Run. Maybe, who knows, a port for Godot of Red Run as well. Who knows? In yellow, of course. Yes, indeed. That's an internal joke. We used to undercolor the letters of new ideas in yellow, if they are, and yellow kinda represents something in question, something that may or may not be used in the future, you know? It's yellow, of course. Anyway, we have all other platforms. We are on Twitch right now, but we also have a YouTube channel and Instagram, Discord. If you want to talk with us, join us on Discord. We are usually in there to talk with people. When I say talk, it's more on writing things. We haven't done like speak on microphone on channels, but we have those as well, if needed for the future. But yeah, and those other platforms, you know? Yeah. Let's just start with work, shall we? Love the popping icons on the website. Well, you can thank Roxy Strawberry in the chat, which is actually our marketing girl. She was the one that made this website, so yeah, props to her. Now, let's start with our job. So I'm gonna close this, I'm gonna open this, and so we have gameplay. Just to have in mind, I'm going to test something in here. Yes, indeed, and I'm going to test something in here. Yep, I have tested everything that I wanted, because I have noted something. Now, we have a player controller, you know, the code that controls our player. Marketing girl is evolving into web dev girl. Now that's a cool Pokemon evolution. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. So where was we? So there's gravity was after gravity if I recall correctly. Haven't saved the thing from before. Alright, I can change these in the future, doesn't matter. So, where's the input for our player? So there's the input, UI left, UI right. That's the thing that I wanted to change. UI accept is space. That's fine by me. What I want to change is this UI left and UI right. And also add the up and down. So I don't know where this might be, but let's just search for it, shall we? So I will assume it's on project settings, somewhere in input, maybe. So if it's not in here, it might be in here. So UI input maybe. It's on UI input device. So there's input device, there's stuff from input in here, although there's nothing in there. Great. Let me search for UI. Input without a space, thank you very much. So yeah, there's only input devices. I don't do nothing with that. So Android, we are not planning to release this in Android or mobile platforms for that matter, with the exception of what? If you call the Nintendo Switch a mobile platform, yes, maybe if the game has success on PC, you know. So the language we are using was what? GD script for Godot. Yes indeed. So Godot in the past has GD script, which is it is the Godot game programming language, you know. But it's very inspired on Python, very similar language. So if you know Python, it will be very at home with GDScript. Godot also supported C#, but now the new version, for I believe from 4.0 and on, they started supporting even more language. Now there's the I believe it's the GD extensions or something, and it can support the C# that way, which is the new way of supporting C#, because the old one will be deprecated, of course, and that opened the ways for using other game programming language like, you know, C++, Rust, Java, maybe, I don't know, but there is a lot of other programming language that you can use. I don't know any Python, well. Didn't you add Python instead of JavaScript? Or you had you had JavaScript with me. The other students had Python. Yes, I remember now. Yep, I remember now. We had JavaScript while the previous years at university had Python. It doesn't matter, Python is easy. You can see some video tutorials on YouTube and you'll get the hold of it. Pretty easy. I missed out Python class, that's why the following year I did JavaScript with you. Yes, indeed. And thus, UGS was born without even us knowing at the time, you know? So, where was I? Yes, indeed. Inputs. So let me just search. It is always a good thing to have my browser opening to just search for Godot documentation, the origin story. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And we can't forget Gabi as well. Our narrative Satan in the house. It was also the three of us that was joined in a group. Well, so if we consider that Satan was with Pixel John in their bachelor's degree, then it was an even earlier beginning. Even though it was nothing to do with the Exauria, but you know, that's how we know each other. So, go docs. That's the prequel. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, let me see. Let me see. There is a lot of stuff in here. But I actually wanted something different. I want to know where the hell I customize the thing. So because I'm just searching, let's just do it on screen as well. I have a 2-monitor setup because, you know, I like to have multiple things open at the same time, because I can't just, you know, if I'm referencing this or something that I need to use on my game, I can just have this on another window and just copy or use or whatever reference to here. But you know, just because I'm streaming and I want to show my thought process to you, I'm going to show it, you know? So, what I want to know is how to handle input on Godot, because before we had we just input, get access, or input is action, just press it and we just indicate the key that we want to register. But now there's these things called UI accept, UI left, UI right, and I want to change that. I want to know more about the input system. So let's just say this. There's this and that. Yes, right. How does one change this? That's my question. Because there's UI up and down and all that, but I want to set up the keys that change this. I know about signals and that's not what I want. What I want is... well... there's using input event, maybe this one. What I'm searching is basically the place where we say that UI right is right arrow. That's the thing that I want. So I can put, if I press right arrow or D on my keyboard, it will move right. That's what I want. And so let me just see this. Let me just see this, just to make sure. Property description. Let's just try UI input. Let's just try that. Player scene and input actions. Let's just search and see if there's something in here we can use, you know? There's nothing in here. Maybe this. Who knows? Input is action presser. Jump. What I want. So let's just search for where was his action presser. Let's see if there's something in here. There's input examples. There's input examples, but that's not. Action presser, my action. Is my action accurate? Yes, I want to create an action. No, event. No, I want input thing. I don't want to use the. It's on input, right? Examples. Input is action presser. Yes, indeed. The input thing. That's what I want to create, is the action thing. How does Word edit the keys on that? That's what I want to know. Or is it not possible? That can be also not possible to do. Let's just see. So, I believe there's nothing in here, maybe in project settings. There's something on input map, but there's nothing in here. So, yeah, add new action. Jump. There's that zone. And we can set up the keys. Ooh, I'm starting to see it. So, can you mumble a little louder? Your voice went down. I think maybe some of the songs are louder than others. No, yes. When I'm thinking and mumbling, I lower my voice because my brain is working, you know? And because I have only one brain cell and not two to control my voice, thought and concentration, well, in that case I needed 3 brain cells anyway. You know, when I'm thinking it's kinda hard to talk at the same time. And just to remind everyone, hydrate myself. Reminding you to hydrate as well. There you go. By the way, I'm drinking water because there's nothing healthier than water itself. And posture check as well, thank you very much. And so, the input things begin. Now there's joypads and mouse and keyboards and everything in here, which is pretty cool. And so for jump, I want space. Yep, I want this. I also want... We can start doing that. Ooh. So, let's just start supporting gamepads, shall we? So let's raise funds for more brain cells for everyone in the studio. Yes, indeed. You know, like water? I do like water. I only drink water. Well, I don't only drink water, I like other drinkable beverage, but for the most time I just drink water. And beer, sometimes. Healthy boy, yes indeed. So, let's just start searching. So, we want the cross to be the thing that we want to jump. Yep. So we have space and the cross button to jump. Yep. Why did I close the thing? God damn it. So, that jump. There's the left. There's the right. There's the up. And there's down. So there's jump, left, right, up, down. We have those. We can also do fire. Right. Or maybe I do the typical A and B, you know? Can I move this up? Just to... There you go. There's A, B, left, right, let's just make this in order. Left, up, right, down. A, B. There you go, and maybe start. So start and select. There you go. Is that right? I believe it's every key that we need. The B, let's just see, the B key will probably, so if A is fire, B can be the mouse input, left mouse button. It can also be the left. There you go, left shift. So there's that, and we might use this joy. Let's just see. Buckfeedy, hello there. Thank you very much. 4,000 total to Droian on Godot challenge. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Let me see how... There's new bits stuff, I believe. The thing has either rework, maybe. I believe there's not the other voice thing for Pandu. That I believe because we are not supporting Pandu anymore. But yeah, there's new things in the bit section. Yes, indeed. Had a lot of stuff and took away Pandu. Goodbye, annoying eggplant. Yes, indeed, he was very annoying. We do not support Pandu. There you go, there you go. Well, it's kinda my fault because I was the one always complaining to him. It was just something that was randomly starting doing weird sounds on stream and trying to lure attention while I was trying to explain stuff, and no. You are a very naughty eggplant. No. Pandu was taken out back behind the shed. Yeah. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. So, let's just focus on the task we have at hand. And let's see. So we were setting up our keys, right? So for the B key, we want the B key for. Wait a second. So if cross is B, the circle is A. But I want the cross to be the jump. And the B to be the select fire thing. So I have these backwards. That's fine, I can just edit them, you know? That's easy. Easy enough. So B to jump, A to fire and do stuff. So let's just see. Sadly I can neither stay nor lurk because my power is about to go off. That's very sad to hear, but thank you for the visit. It's always welcome, and we appreciate visits, you know. And also for all the lurkers in the background, you know, we can see you. There is some viewers in here. So thank you very much for all the lurking and the visits. We always appreciate that. So yeah. Let's see. We can also use other keys in here. For example, B can have the square as well, because why not? Because I've said square, you can see I'm a PlayStation boy. Although I can say I'm more of a Nintendo boy right now. I don't even have a PS4 or a PS5. Well, I was a PlayStation boy until the PS3, and then I got back to Nintendo. Because it is my roots, you know, before PlayStation I had Nintendo consoles, so yeah. Hope you guys have a great stream. Thank you very much, Buckfeedy. Thank you, and thank you for the visit. That was appreciated. So, this is the triangle, right? There you go. Triangle, and I believe 0, 2, 1, 3. There you go. That's what I wanted. Now, there is also start and select it easy. So where is start? There you go. Start is start, select is select. Guide, back. What the hell is this crap? Start is the plus, select. There you go. That's what I wanted. Now, for the start, I also want the enter. So let's just enter. There you go. And select maybe the X, the escape. Yeah. I also will add M on select, because select can also open maps. So we have this that can be used to accept and enter stuff, this that can go back, this can be used to just do pause, and we can use the same button to return, or you know, A and B, you know, stuff. There's start is enter, enjoy, select button, escape and then. And I believe we only need to set up our typical inputs. I like that layout. We can test it out as we go to see if it needs changing. Yes we can. So let's just start doing left. So left, I want A. I also want this. I also want buttons, so I want the D-pad, so D-pad left. Let me see if there's others that I can use. So we have the D-pad left. For some reason there's Xbox stuff in here. What the hell is Xbox paddle? Oh, maybe it's buttons below for new Xbox controllers, like the Elite controller or some bullcrap like that. Maybe. Well, doesn't matter. I want the D-pad button left. And I also want, for our joystick lovers, the joystick left. Left stick, left. Joystick 0, left. That's what we want. Right? So left joystick, right stick, left trigger. I don't care about triggers. Joystick, up, down, left, right. There is a lot of joysticks in here. I believe it's this one. Jesus, there is a lot of joysticks in here. And there's triggers as well. Well, it's this one, I'm pretty sure. Let us see. Let us see. Ooh, General Kenobi. Welcome back. Welcome back. Glad to see you in here. Why this is Shift and A? Sir? I want A, not Shift and A. A, left, and these ones. That's right. Now up. It's W, of course. It's also up. And we want joypad button. I want D-pad up. And we want joystick, left joystick up. There we go. Now, the right thing. D, right arrow. We want buttons. Buttons. We want the right. And we want the axis 0 right. There we go. And then down. There's the yes, there's the down arrow. There's the button down. And there's pad down. I think we have everything that we need, I believe. So there's dead zones. I will probably need to change this stuff. Show built-in actions. So we have already stuff in here. This is the thing that I was searching for. This is exactly the thing that I was searching for. God damn it. Well, we have set up the keys anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, we have our inputs. So, if I change this input, let's just say left, there we go, or right, because it can be right as well. And this obviously can be the B button. So let's just see. There you go. We are moving. Just make sure I'm going to confirm on my Switch controller the layout that I typically use. So let's just see, and that's, yeah, there's going to be Well, there's no problem. The B is for the jump, which is correct. I prefer to use the B to jump and the A to fire. So it's kinda the classic layout, you know. But then the A is used to select, although it's not the layout for... It's not the same layout for PlayStation, because they use the other button, the X. Well, it's not the Japanese way of select and return, because they select on A, which is the right button, and the circle button from PlayStation. But in Europe and America, the select key is X for PlayStation, which is the down arrow, and in Japan is the return. Although Nintendo consoles don't care about that. So yeah, Japanese disapprove of selecting with X. Well, if they wanted, they wouldn't make a different layout for the rest of the world, but... Well, weird things, you know? Regional, weird things. Doesn't matter. What matters is the B button and the X button and the button that people are used to jump with our characters. It's the same thing that's going to be in our game. Maybe I can create in the future a UI that let us change the button things. Maybe. Who knows? But, you know, that's for future Kadu if he wants to deal with. So, we have moving stuff. Fantastic. Now, I want also another thing, which is, let's just close all this crap and search for background color, edit icons, let me just search for scene, background color. Let us see. So world environment stuff, blah blah blah. I want... So let us see. The world environment allows the user to specify default lighting parameters, ambient lighting, post-process, and how to draw the background, solid colors, skybox, blah blah blah. That's nice and all. How does one change the world environment in here? So that's what I want to know. So let's click in here. There's nothing in here. Scene. Where does one get that? It is a node? It is. It is a node. There's camera, process, blah blah blah. Let's just try and create one. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, it didn't... It's not that easy as it seemed to be. Now, where the heck do I change that? chance in background. Well, let's just say, I was searching on Bing. You.
Okay, so let's take a...
No, I don't want your stinky voice. Well, you are probably nice and you probably have a nice voice, but come on. I just want a quick answer. So, project settings, rendering, environment. Rendering, environment, default color. There we go. Thank you very much. You not stinky voice dev nanny. Thank you for the tip. Although almost 5 minutes video just to tell me how to do this is kinda outrageous, but you know, stuff. I got what I wanted. How is a voice stinky? Well, can you hear my voice? That's a stinky voice. Add incoming in 4 minutes if you want a tiny break. An ad again, or have I missed the ad though? Because I'm not seeing the counter down below. Well, doesn't matter. I know things are not perfectly black. I need to open something to actually get the perfect black that we are using on our game. So let me just search for assets for our game. In the art folder. Where do we have black stuff? Probably in the tiles. Let me see what's in there. Yeah, it's our white that isn't perfect white. The black is true black. Really true black. There's black everywhere, even on Ian. God damn it, Windows, why do you have to freaking blush this? Well, I can close that. Let me just select. Let me select. Now I can go to project settings. Ads. And now I don't know if our marketing girl is listening or just seeing an ad. Doesn't matter. Just waiting for the ad to end. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. So, Martin Girl, there is an option to make the ad show a counter before it starts? Because I haven't noticed that and wasn't... Well, I was ready, but not that ready, you know? I wanted to know where it was going to start and end. That will be very useful to know that information. Well, the little window, you know? With like a warning of like 5 minutes prior to start, so I actually be ready. So let's just select the true black for the tile sets, because we need, even though it may be perfect black, I always like to use the black from the tile set because, you know, it's perfect. That's what I want. So our test arena now has a black background. Yes, indeed. Now the colliders may not be perfect. And doesn't matter. So that's cool and all. Next thing is we have movement, we have jump, and now what we want is the wall jump. So let's just do something similar of what we had on Unity, you know. Wait, I was... I'm forgetting the thing from last stream. I believe it was this. Yes, it was, so... Yep. That's what I wanted. The terrains, not the tile itself. I wanted terrains. So we need to create a place where we can, you know, do a wall jump. So the game will start with our player in here, which is... Well, this is the test arena, so it doesn't matter. I want... Get back to my tile thing. I want something around here. So maybe something like this. And then maybe something with... like this. And this is like a 4 block. That's probably okay. Yeah. Something like that, you know. I don't know if it's possible to jump to here, but we can always fine-tune the jump force, you know. But there you go. Now, let's just see this. This is something very, very similar to the jump that we had on Unity. Now, he doesn't jump on the wall. We need to change that. And so, let's just go to the code and start seeing this. So we have, if input is action, just press B, that's correct, and is on the floor. Now, is on the floor is calculated by what? In here. So they check if it's on the floor, if velocity y plus equal gravity multiplied by delta. If it's not on the floor, it applies the gravity. So I believe it's an internal code. What do you do in the internal code, my friend? Wait, you didn't open helpful things, you know? I wanted is on the floor, is on the floor. There you go. Wall jump, let's go! Yes indeed, wall jump. So return true if body collided with the floor on the last call on move and slide, otherwise returns false. Jump direction and floor max angle are used to determine whether the surface is floor or not. The up direction and floor max angle. Now there's something that I want to change. If the body collided with the floor on the last call of move and slide. The up direction, but I don't want just the up direction, because I want the sides as well. I want to check if it's colliding on the sides as well. Let's just try something funny. And is on ceiling, on floor, on wall. Ooh! It will be that easy. Will it be that easy? Well, I'm not jumping, so... Let's just do an OR, of course. It's a logic problem. Will it be that easy? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a wall jump. It is a jump, you know. I can be constantly jumping on the wall, which is not good. I want to be only I don't want this to be possible, to just, you know, going around. Awesome, yes indeed, but I don't want this to jump to infinity if it's glued to a wall, you know? Godot is really my new friend. Yes indeed. So, we have this, but I want to change this. So, that's pretty easy. I can just do a var. Can I just do just a bool, because that's what it is. It's a bool, and I want to give it a name. Can wall jump, and because I remember that they don't do, so Godot doesn't do the camel case or whatever this is called. Can wall jump. That's what I want. True. I'm going to put this on the bar, because whatever. Can wall jump. That's what I want. And now I will do something similar of this, you know. So if it's not on the wall, I want the can wall jump to be true. There you go. Now I have a var that if I'm not on the wall, I can jump, you know? I can wall jump. But if I'm touching a wall, so I need to be touching a wall, and I need to can wall jump. So there's the B thing, and there's the condition for and it needs to be on the floor or it needs to be on the wall and can jump. And if I'm on the wall or I am jumping, well, that's something that I need to, because if I'm touching a wall and I jump, I might turn it off. And I don't want that. So how does one do this? Well, I can just make another if, because why not? If, let me see, if can wall jump, then can wall jump equals false. There you go. But that's not just this, because this to be true, I am not on the wall. That's fine. And if I'm on the wall and this is true and I jump, this becomes false. But there's another thing. If I'm on the ground, because there's another instance, you need a force to push the player away from the wall. No, 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 no. There's no force or bullshit like that. Like if wall jump had an extra horizontal. No, there's no need for things that apply a gameplay that the player doesn't want to. You know? So if I'm pressing right and I jump, I don't want the player to randomly start going left and then right again. You know? That's not what I want. There's something just even simpler than that, which is and not on the floor. So what I wanted to do is to avoid. The problem is if I jump and I'm on the floor, and touching a wall, I want to be able to, you know, to be able to also jump, you know. But maybe I was overthinking. Maybe I was overthinking. Yeah. No, this is required. So, for those of you that want to understand what I'm saying, well, if I'm not touching the walls, I can wall jump, right? But there was one instance that if I was touching the floor and touching the wall, I want to be able to jump and also jump again. Which is working, because if I haven't done that, if I haven't done this question mark in here, I will just be able to jump only once from the ground, and because I was touching the wall, I couldn't wall jump again. So now I can do a jump on the ground and then one jump from the wall, you know? Maybe it's like if on the ground, then can't wall jump. No, that's fixed. That's already fixed. So I can't just go to the freaking wall, you know. I can jump and jump again, but I can't just, because in here I'm jumping from the ground and then I'm jumping from the wall. But I can't, you know, do a Spider-Man and just go up the wall. can you still spam wall jump? Nope. I can jump 2 times if I'm touching the wall. Meaning, I jump once and I jump once again. Nothing more. My messages are arriving a bit late, but you are doing great. Thank you, thank you. It's probably stream delay. I also deal with that a lot, you know. Especially when I'm trying to do some scare noises, you know. I'm trying to do at the correct time, but because of stream delay I couldn't. I always miss it, let's just say that. Now, there is a problem on this wall jump. This wall jump, there is a big problem I'm noticing right now, which is the... For example, if I jump, let's just say I jump to this wall and I press jump to do a wall jump and I want to go to the other wall, I need to be pressing the right. So for example, I want to jump from this wall to this wall. I need to jump, and then if I start pressing right to jump, the player will just not jump. So I'll need to be constantly pressing right button, so to make sure he's just touching the wall, so I can jump. You know? Now, this problem can be fixed with the what called coyote jump, which is there's a distance, a predetermined distance that I can use to still detect jump. Right, because it's not on the wall. Exactly. So if I'm just the typical... If I just do the typical that, and that, you know, I need to first press jump and then press the right button, otherwise it will miss the input. See? So this can actually be trained with skill player, but that will be cool if we had, you know, the wall jump, as I have said, you know. I want to have a coyote jump, and for those of you at home that doesn't know what is a coyote jump, it's something from come on, it's not this, it's not what I wanted, man. Video games. I know from where the coyote jump come from, so this in here explains the coyote jump, and exactly it comes from Beep Beep and Coyote, very old school cartoons, which I actually love. What is this? Godot as well? Ooh.
Stick around because I'm going to show you how imprecise coding can make your players feel precise through better player feedback and stuff.
See. Yeah. From where this is from 3 years ago. No, it's actually 4 years ago. There's more recent ones. Well, doesn't matter. Does this explain from where it come from? There you go.
To when the Wile E. Coyote from Looney Tunes would run off a cliff and comically stay in the air for a few seconds before falling to the ground far below.
This is the so-called coyote jump. This is what I need to implement on the ground, platforms and walls.
In order to make coyote hang time, you will need to rearrange a few things in your code so you have the ability to jump regardless if you are on the ground or not, and make a new Boolean variable, Boolean.
Yeah, I can do this later. Future Cat can delete that, but there you go. I have explained coyote jump. There you go. Now, must be in hair. Let me see. I actually want to test this on a new window, and when I do, can I select to be on a new window? Or it's just not gonna let me do it? It can, so this is Unity. This is how I have the game. So this is some type of coyote jump, as you can see. That's the thing I need to implement, but I will do it later. So I want to implement this, the must be in here, the over feature. That's the thing that I want. And there's the over move. And there's the over jump. So if I'm doing that, I can also jump. Yeah. So that is the over feature that I'm going to implement now. So let's just stop the gameplay, come back to this player, Godot, I might say. Let's just move it forward, cause why not? And just create a test area for, you know, come on, for the over. So I'm in here. I need to create an over test place. Let's just do something like that. So in here I will test if my player can over or not. So in here it's where it applies the gravity. But I can also do something if it's not on the floor and it's not input now I want to get is holding, because there's the press and release. I want the hold. I don't want. Do I want the axis? Yeah, I'm going to try the axis, and I want the up axis. Down, left, right, where's up? My friend. Hey, there you go. Save. It's above 0. There you go. Right? Why are you still annoying me? Why are you still like that? So I have an axis, that's fine. Do I need to put another one? Maybe I need. There you go. So the axis requires two things. Doesn't matter. And now What the heck is that? That's not what I want, my friends. That's not what I want. So, is action pressure. It's not just pressure, it's pressure, right? Up. Let us see. Let me see. I think you need to separate regular gravity from the up and down, like a way to turn it off and on. That's what I'm trying to do, my friend. So I'm in here. I'm trying to, if I'm pressing up or down, it should not apply the gravity, you know? Let me just do that. Maybe it was that. Maybe I was missing the knot in there. That's kinda funny. And to the moon he goes. Well, well, well. So if it's jumping and all, it's fine, but if it's not, well, that happens. So what do I need? What's making it do that? There's the velocity. Don't get lost. Or doesn't get modified. That's probably the problem. That's probably the problem. So let's just do bad code, because why not? Well, it's kinda working in a way. Maybe if not on the floor can jump, else if not on the floor can press W, can fly. I'm not sure about logic, but don't worry about that too much. It's working, it's what matters. The thing that I'm worrying about is the fact that it's not exactly how I want, you know. So I want this, and I want the velocity to be specific. So I just want to be able to do this function if I'm falling. So before I just start with this process and all, there's the new gravity. Let's just do another comment in here. So over in here I can just do a wall detector. Is on wall. There you go. Handle jump, get input actions and handle blah blah blah. Should replace UI actions with custom gameplay action. Well, I actually have done that, so there you go. Movement and deceleration. There's direction, there's speed, and there's move towards with the speed and all. Now, velocity x equals to move velocity x, 0 speed, whatever. What I want is in the over, I want to check the velocity y. And actually I want to do something like debug. How does one do print? That's my question. I don't remember how that works. It's a print. Does this work? Yes, indeed. So, if it's positive, I'm falling. So, yeah. If it's positive, I'm falling. Then, I can change this in here. Meaning, I can do this, and the velocity needs to be more or equals to 0. And so, there you go. So what I have just fixed was something like so if I jump it, right, I could immediately press the W and the Ian, our playable robot thing, will just be close to the ground, you know? But now, even if I'm pressing W and I press jump, he first does the jump force, and then when he starts falling, then he starts over, you know? So there's applies the force jump and then it overs. And if I left the W, if I just tap the W, I can control the falling state, you know? And of course, I can control it in hair, so there you go. Neat. Nice, very cool stuff. Yes, indeed. Now, there is more stuff that I need to do on our little buddy. Let me just show you. If I'm pressing W, there is a cooldown. That's one of the things that I need to do. And another thing that I need to do, if we pay attention for the speed on the horizontal speed, and if I jump and over and move on the horizontal, there is another speed. So this is gotta go fast, and this is gotta go slightly fast. There you go. So that is the speed factor of being hovering, and there's the timer of using this. And there's also another thing. If I'm hovering, I need to be able to jump as well. So let's just recharge, because there is a recharge going on the background. I jump over, jump over, jump over, and I can do something like that. The thing is, there is a charge cost associated with jumping while hovering, so yeah. In this case, I can just do multiple jumps, but it spends the hovering thing, and it makes it impossible to jump again, you know? So yeah, there's that. And also, to be able to do that little jump, I must have my boosters, the hover thing, working. So if I just press, I just jump on the ground. But if I have my boosters activated, I can jump with the boosters. In this case, my booster allows me to make a triple jump. You know, if I let the booster recharge, I can jump, booster jump, and yeah, it's like triple jump. Obviously, I want to be something that we may or may not upgrade in the future in game, you know, like an upgrade station, making it able to hover for more time or less time. We shall see in the future, but right now we need something similar to that, you know. So first I need to be able to jump while boosting as well. So how can I do that? So that is the handle jump. There's jumping here. I could handle the jump, but that wouldn't be a bad thing if I would to use this can wall jump, you know. Actually, I haven't tested one thing about the wall jump. Yep. We still have the goat thing. So if the player has skill enough, yes, he can jump up from the walls. If he is skilled enough, obviously. I'm on the keyboard, but if I was on a gamepad, I probably could easily do the goat wall trick, which is basically the trick for. So what I'm trying to do is jump, jump, Come on, come on, come on. There you go. The goat thing, basically. So, let me see. We need an over, and in over state, I need to be able to jump as well. So, I will need a timer as well. If not is on floor, there's that. Else it gets the thing. So let's just do something, right? I want an export. Get the gravity, there's wall jump, and I want an export for not this. There we go. I don't want the speed, I want the hover. How am I going to call the timer? So how do I call this? So over max. That's fine. Let's just call this max. Let's make it 100, because why not? Var over load. Equals to over max. There you go. Now, else. If that's the case, I need another. I see. I need another. Which is the regen. And it can be 1. Regen plus equals to it's not regen, it's the over. So over will be plus equals to over regen multiplied by delta. And that is only else if the over is lower than over max. And then else I don't have an else if, god damn it. That's fine. That's fine. And if over is equal or higher than over max, over equals to over max. There you go. And I can just print the over just to see what's happening. What's going on? Expected indented block after else block. It's this one. It was the print. Freaking print. There you go. Now we have another timer thing. Now while I'm pressing up or down, should we make it the same regen value or not? We probably need to make yeah, let's just make others. So here regen, so you have max, regen, use and jump. Use and jump. So while on the ground it will regen by 1, hovering it will be double, and if I jump I will spend, let's just say, 40. There we go. So we can pretty easily balance our little body, you know. And so if it's in use, well, if I'm on the ground, then if I'm on the ground it will get the over thing, you know, to regen. But if I'm flying, I want to do exactly the opposite thing. So I want to do this, but the opposing thing. I don't want the regen, I want the use. There we go. So it's 100. That's a lot, my friend. So this is seconds. That's pretty good. So I need to tweak this. So for how many seconds should I be able to hover? Let's just say, for example, like 3 to 4 seconds. Let's just make 4 seconds just for the sake of testing. Now the regen will regen 1 per every second, and this is the use. Let's just say 0.5, let's just say 1, and if I jump I can just use 2 seconds of the over timer. Something like that. 3, 2, 1, and it's going down. That's no good. Obviously I need to also do another AND over is higher than 0, because if it's 0 it might as well, you know, stop hovering. There you go. And it's regenning. And now I'm hovering and it's regen again. There you go. The thing, if I press W while on the ground, it it stops the thing. So I might do a knot on the ground in here, which is probably the best thing to do. And knot is underscore on underscore floor. And knot is on the floor. There you go. And velocity and over. So if I'm on the ground, even if I press W, you know, it doesn't mess around with the regen thing. And because I think 4 seconds is too much, I'm going to make it 2. And it's kinda slowly spending it. Yeah, something like 2.5, around that. The regen can be half of the float, or even 0.25, that's fine. Use by 1, jump by 2, and that's probably what I want. Now the use is multiplied by the delta, that's why it's slowly draining it off. But the jump will not do that, so maybe I just do a 1 as well, so I can jump 2 times, or no. Yeah, a 2 is fine, that's fine, using that, yeah. Now there's the possibility that this goes below 0 if I jump. Which is fine by me, doesn't matter. So just to remind people on stream to hydrate themselves. Drinking some water. There you go. Let's see. So this is actually working just fine. You know. Just fine. I still don't have the thing, but if I'm on the air, it's not recharging, which is kind of fine by me. Yes, hydrate and posture check. Thank you, Pixelzone. Now, I'm just gonna ask, it's fine for it to not recharge, or it can only recharge if it's on the ground, or it just needs to start recharging if I stop pressing the over button? For example, it can recharge a tiny little bit if it's on the air or on the walls. That's the question I want to know. Does it need to be on the ground to recharge or not? Let me see if Pixel John does an input for that. Because, you know, he's kinda our designer for this game. Or he's the main responsible for that. And while he thinks on that, I can just, you know, start doing other things. So, we have that in here, it's hovering fine. Now there's another thing that I need to do, which is the speed. We have a speed, but I want to be able to change this speed. So we have this speed, which is that one, and there's going to be an over hover speed. Let's just delete the export and it will be a speed move. So there's a speed over and the speed move and the normal speed. So the normal speed I can just set this as you know, the normal speed move, which is 150, but the over speed I want to be able to change this for something like half the speed. Let's just say that. And now if I'm overing, you know, if I'm on the over state, I also want the velocity on the y-axis to stop, so it's 0. I want the move, so the speed will be equals to speed over. There you go. And let's just say else. Well, if I'm on the air, I should be able to... I'm thinking, because if I'm overing, but if I stop over, that's fine. If I stop overing, then speed equals to speed move. There you go. Something like that. So if I'm overing, I move slowly, but if I stop hovering, then I can just move my normal speed. I think the recharge of the over should be recharged when on ground, right? To push player to think where he floats to. Exactly. Because, you know, I could make it so do taps, you know, and if the player is not pressing, he can recharge a tiny little bit if he's on the air. I could also make it recharge if he's holding on the wall, but, you know, I kinda like the thing that he also needs to recharge if he's on the ground, because it makes players rethink, like, they need to be on the ground, they need to recharge the boost bar so he can over, and then when they say the boost bar is full, then they can just plan ahead and do this thing, you know. Oh yeah, maybe that's a little more forgiving. There is a freaking ad break in progress. Recharges way faster when on ground, charges really slow when being still on air. That's additional coding that we can think on the future as well, when I'm polishing the movement, you know. Let's just let the ad break end. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bye bye ad break. God damn it, these flashy ad breaks without warning. I knew at the start of the stream there was an ad breaking coming, and then there was the timer for ad break ongoing. I will kindly ask Martin Girl, I don't know if you are listening or not, but try to see if there's a setting that warns me, that little window on my chat that says when it's going to start, because that's a problem. I don't want the ad just starting out of nowhere without me knowing. I want it to first having a cooldown to start and then having another cooldown to end. so I can just control more the when I should speak and develop and stuff and not. And so let's just see what Pixel John was inputting. So, and the ad was a big mistake, by the way. Our viewership went from 8 to 6. So I'm really considering just not doing ads at all. So yeah. Anyway, let me see this thing. So I think charge on the over should be recharged when on ground. Yes, it's doing that to push player to think where he floats to. Okay, yeah, maybe that's a little more forgiving. Recharges way faster when on ground. Charge really slow when being still on air. That requires more code. That way, that slight recharge can come in handy for the moment where and there, but they still looking for ground to recharge faster. Yeah, you are right, that's Polish. For now, recharge on ground at a fast rate. Yeah, there's that. It isn't get up, it's on early, we had it happening. That notification ahead of time of the ad, it's on, we just did that. We get notification, not sure why you are not getting them. Also, on my end, you still have the 8 viewers on one left when the ad happened. So, well, in my stream, sometimes it appears 8, other times it appears 6. And right now it's appearing 6, and right when the ad started it dropped from 8 to 6, so well, we don't have a lot of viewers, so we are not winning that much money with freaking ads, so I would much rather do if we want to do ad breaks, I would rather do a spot to just do a shout out for our socials and Discord and stuff, instead of just winning a .001 cent, you know. I don't know how much is worth doing ads with this amount of viewers, you know, so let's just... I personally would like to not do it, but that's a thing that we can discuss on meetings, not on stream. Now it's back to 6, I'm starting to think that number may not be trustworthy. Yes, we already know that's not trustworthy, but, you know, it's something. Yeah, don't focus too much on the viewers. Well, I need to. It's growing our community, but like we love to say, focus on the game. That's the most important thing. So, let's see. Let's recharge the over stuff. Let's see, to 2.5, and when I jump, I over, and I need to be able to jump while hovering. So I have the handle jump. There's the other handle jump. Now I could do, let me see, just the over is not on floor and velocity. That's great, because if I'm going to jump, this is going to be affected. So there's something that tells me that I'm hovering. Because there's that. I need to be on the ground, or I can do wall jump, or I'm hovering. So let me see. Let me see. How much should I? No, it's not how much, it's where the hell am I going to put the over jump thingy? That's the question. That's the question. Where the hell do I put that? The handle jump will be a great start in here, but I'm already mixing code in here. I could make another function. Because why not? Function. So, because it's a function, exactly. Var file names, even methods, it's using this thing. Alright. So let's just say function can underscore jump. There we go. And so, when I can jump, I can check this. Can I indicate a bool? Why are you inserting? God damn it. Can jump. So if, let's just do that, if this, return true, then false. Expecting what? Oh, this. Why are you annoying me? So what the hell do you want? Tell me. Expects opening after function name. It's because of the bool? I don't know if functions on GDScript does that. Let's just see. Go away, let's just see. Return GDScript. So I don't need to declare what I'm returning, right? Yeah, that's fine. So if I'm on the floor, or I'm on the wall and I can jump, then return true. I can also put this thing in there, so let's just cut that and do this, because if I can wall jump and I'm not on the floor, which I will if he's on the floor, if he's not on the floor, yeah, return true or return false, so I need another. I can now, and so I'm inputting and can underscore jump. There you go. Handle jump. There we go. First of all, I'm gonna test. So I believe it's working properly. There you go. And I need another case scenario, which is being on overstate. So if I'm hovering, which means pressing the up, and this and not this and not that and whatever, blah blah blah. So basically will I need another function though? Because I need to know if I'm jumping or not, which is pretty easy to do. If does anything of this, then returns true, which is fine. If I'm on the floor, on the wall, it means I'm not hovering, which means I can do that. But if I'm none of these things, this means I'm just hovering. And if I'm just hovering, I can do the hover minus equals to the over jump, and I can also return a true. And now I can hover and jump as well. I spend a lot while I do a jump, so let's just try and balance things. Let's just try and balance things. So where's the upper jump? Let's just do a 1.5 to see. Just recharging to 2.5. That's Yeah. Obviously, we don't want that. So, I want this, and over must be higher or equals to the over jump. So it must have boost enough to jump, or 0, which is it must be higher than 0. I think I prefer that. Do I though? Yeah, maybe I do. So let me just ask on chat, we'll have UI, right? We are going to have a bar that shows, I believe we have this discussion before, but will we have a bar that shows the boost level? I know we wouldn't, I believe. It will be represented by the boosting thing like starting to fade or something like that, but I can't recall. I think we should, but I'm not sure we decided on it. I have a slight memory that we were planning not to have a bar for the boost thing. It will be represented by the animation of the rockets down below the Ian, but I don't know. There's a different animation for when it's about to run out. I don't know. Maybe we do a bar, maybe not. Yeah, we can decide on meetings, I guess. Because I was thinking about, you know, when I'm doing this, I can go negative. If I go negative, I can make the bar flash red. And when it goes to 0, then it starts to grow. You know? I have already made that animation. I think it's on GitHub, but I have to check. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm not messing around with animations for today. I was just thinking about how will be represented this number down here below, you know? Because I was thinking, if the number goes below 0, we could make like the bar that represents the boost like flash red, you know, and when it goes to 0 or above, it starts to grow. Well, it's something to check another day, I guess. So, we have over, movement while over, jump while over. What do we need more? Yeah, there's merit in both approaches. A bar can be really useful for the player having a way of seeing that number, and I like that red flash idea too. We'll decide it on meeting. Yeah, I think it's best approach, because deciding the red flash, there is another problem for the red UI. It can be confusing mixing red UI with the red from the enemies, you know, because we only have one red to use in our game. But that could actually be fun to mess around, you know? Yeah, something that we can later on decide. We need bombs! Yes, we need bombs. Yes, we need bombs. See? These bombs. Boom, boom. You know what? See? These little things. So, let's just recapitulate. We have move, space to jump, we have the wall thing. We have the over, we have move, you know. It's in here, so W, move and jump. Fantastic. And now we have bombs. Fire, left shift, mouse. And there's a debug for reloading. And there's the mine as well. So these are the next thing to do. So there's a little mine and there's bombs as well. Fantastic. So we have the over thing. For now I'm going to pick this. And just pass this in here. Let's just comment. I will comment this as well, because why not? Over debug print. This can be divided, because why not? So, we need bombs. To make bombs, we kinda need something that we are still to add in our project. So we have characters, scenes, tile sets. So we need objects. Yes, indeed, we need objects. And in these objects, can I clear this? There you go, clear button. Alright. What is this? Res icon SVG. That's the icon, the Godot icon that I have deleted. Whatever, I can deal with this. FutureCAD can deal with this later. Doesn't matter. So, bombs. We need bombs. UGS, more. Art. And let's see where I have that. I think it's on interactable objects, but I might be mistaken. Yes, I am, because it's not in there. Protagonist? It's not there either. Oh, we might have a problem. We might have a problem in here, because I'm not finding the freaking bullet sprite in here. Is this? No, it isn't. I do not have it. I don't have the sprites for the bullets and mines. Don't tell me I forgot to put the bombs on the GitHub. Probably that happened, because I'm not finding them. I'm not finding them, not even on the old folder thingy. It's not on collectibles, not on decals, obviously. I'm just searching around. Obviously I'm not gonna show to the stream because this might have, you know, it might have some stuff that I shouldn't show. So interactable objects doesn't have that either. I probably shouldn't be opening image on the screen of the stream either. Doesn't matter. But yep, I can't find bullets nor bombs in there. There's one small bomb sprite on the asset folders. On the assets folder, you say? I don't have assets folder in here. Though it is an old version of the bomb sprite, I can send you a more current version. But there is not an assets folder in here. Oh! There is not on the art folder. No, this is just Unity crap thing in here. Because I don't understand why there is a Unity folder with assets in it. I'm confused why we have an assets folder from Unity on our in here. Well, anyway, we have image, I think. So graphics, let me just search for small bomb. This is not what I want. Small explosion, this is not what I want either. Projective, I believe it's projectile. It's probably this. So I'm gonna copy this. Yeah, it's outside the art folder. If you search for... yeah, I've searched, don't worry. But the fact that we have an assets folder in there, which is just, I believe it's a stupid backup from Unity or something like that, that needs to be cleaned up in the future. Oh, so the sprite was there. There's a sprite in there, yes, in the assets, in the stupid folder in there. That shouldn't be there, you know. I believe it's just... a backup from Unity or something, but Unity stuff should be on the builds folder. You know, definitely a Unity backup thing. We'll have to clean that. Yep. Yes, indeed. Future CAD or future Pixel John. Deleting the assets folder and checking if the art folder has everything we need for the game. But for now, I'm just going to the art folder and pass their objects. And I'm going to try make a name which is similar to the name that spreadsheet. Something like that. So objects, I can just do that. So mine spreadsheet. I don't want that. Let me rename you. So explosion. Explosion spreadsheet and projectile spreadsheet. There you go. And now I can import these into objects. There's that. And we have stuff in here. I also need to optimize that projectile sprite. There's way too much empty space. I'll get to that next week. Yeah, no rush on that. I'm just, you know, on the building stuff, so there's no rush for that. What do I need though? It's something that can be moved with code. And so it's not a character, but it's what? Let me see. So character body, I can control it, but a 2D physics body specialized for characters moved by script. I wanted something that I could move with code. As a position, rotation, scale and z-index. Yes, but I also want colliders and stuff, you know? So there's control, which is not. There's something in here, so let's just search something that we can use. That I can control movement, but not, that doesn't need to receive input, you know? Just needs to have something that controls movement and collision. Because I don't want to spend too much time, let's just start with an up 2D. I can always change that later. So, projectile. This projectile will have an animation thingy. Let me just see. So, animated sprite, camera 2D, animated sprite, collision shape. So I can just copy this, because why not? Only serves to provide a collision shape to a collision object 2D derived node. Please only use it as child or area 2D, static body 2D, rigid body 2D. So I want this to change. So, how I did that though? I don't remember. Parent maybe? No, there's not that. Change type, there you go. So, rigid body 2D. I guess there's a lot of stuff in here, including gravity and crap, so I want it to be 0. Doesn't need to have weight. Or I can just make this, because why not? There's direction and stuff like that, that maybe doesn't need it. Doesn't matter. So, what I need is to change the sprite in here. I want it to be a different one, and it should be this one. This is only 2, 1. There you go. Add 2 frames. I'm going to delete these 2. There we go. Now, collision. This can be just a simple sphere, because why not? That's on center. This is not on center though, and I don't know why you are not on center. There we go. Does this need to be a collision? Because I don't think it should be a collision. So area to be a region of 2D space that detects other collision entering or exiting. That's the thing that I wanted, right? And maybe I can do something like this. Let's just try to be cheekies, you know? Because I believe this has transform, which we can manipulate its velocity, because has gravity, linear damp, angular, and blah blah blah. So let's just hope this also has the thing that I need. So monitoring, monitorable, priority, blah blah blah. There's collisions on layer 1, very good. I don't understand this, doesn't matter. There's input pickable, also doesn't matter. So I have this. I will turn this into a scene. And where would I do that? It can go to objects, because why not? I'm doing the same thing for players, so there you go. I'm doing the same thing for projects, can go to the same folder. Go there you go. Now I need a script for this little one. New script can be projectile script, that's fine by me. And there we go. So let's see what's going on in here. So this right, blah blah blah. I also need to optimize. I'll be there. Get that. Thinking beyond collisions. Are we? Yes. It's something like that. So what I want is to not collide, but to overlap. That's what I want. So I don't want this thing to overlap, but I want this thing to overlap and not collide. That's the thing. And to overlap, it needs to be area 2D. You know? The thing is, I don't remember too much about overlapping stuff. So, yeah. This thing is not saving nothing. Why aren't you saving? It doesn't matter. Whatever. So. You are in here, my friends. So I'm going to just zoom in on this, go to the script and process delta. So let's just go to the player script because we have stuff in here. There's physics process delta. So should I have left the collider thing? Because I don't think this has physics, but let's just try. Because why not? Thank underscore physics process delta. I don't know if you have them, but I'm gonna try. Now, what I want is a simple movement thing, and I can just copy pasta from here, right? Something like this. Let me see. Physics process delta. I need the move and slide. But there's something that I also need. See, the move and slide not found in base self. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, I used as you are. Rigid body. So are you happy now? Move. There's a move towards, which is something nice, but there's not a move and slide. Oh, it was written move underscore and, okay, move underscore and. So move local X, move local Y, move to front, move child, move towards. So, what are you? Let me see. Applies a local translation on the node's x-axis based on the node process delta. If scaled is false, normalize the movement. So there's this, there's this. So I can have a speed, so var speed float equals to 100, but 0, because why not? And in here I will have speed multiplied by delta. Right. Right. Let us see. So the little projectile disappears. So let's just make it dot 1. Increase it little by little just to see. It's not in here as well. If I just do that, it's not in there as well. Why? You are not in there. You can go away, and I want you in here. I want this saved, and I want a play. It says gravity. I don't want it. I don't want this to have gravity, so it goes to 0. It can have like this mass. Don't care about that, don't care about that. So it's in there. Let's just increase the speed. It's not doing nothing because I have this, commenter. So let's just see. So the extend is pooping on itself. Right. So I need to change this to rigid body to be. It's doing something. And it didn't collide with anything, which is... well... let's try 50. That's fine by me. It's probably going to be something like that. Or even faster, because I want the projectile to be sonic fast. Something like that. Doesn't matter. Now, something that's pissing me a little bit, it's the collision. It's not colliding. That's enable. Their size. It's something in here that's not making it collide. Disable mode remove. Keep active maybe. Let's see. It's not this. So I will go just search on docks. Using edit2d. Let's just see if there's something weird that we need to enable in here. I don't think that. So these might need to be actually need to be an area to be. I could do that later. Point gravity. This is cool, by the way. This is cool. Gravity point, blah blah blah. Where's area to the? Yeah, it's not appearing in here. So there's an area to the. Let me see then. If I click on this node, do I have something that I can use from here? No. I haven't created signals, so that makes sense. But I want to create the detection and I don't remember how the heck I do that, and that's the problem. Why don't you have just a simple thing that I can understand in here? There is a function on coin body enter. Why the hell why did you call this function like that? That's what I don't understand. So this is the coin. Let's just create just a simple function. Function on and there's nothing in here I can use. I guess I need to study more, but that might be for another stream, because it's already 8 o'clock and yeah, the soup calls me. I need food. So, while I'm just, doing the things and stuff, I'm going to request our beautiful modders to start searching for a raid target, please. And while they do that, I'm going to, make our sound disappear, because that's the correct thing to do. And so, let me show you something. And the thing that I'm going to show you is our beautiful website. Yes, we have a website. Link is down in the description. This is our website, UGS. So you have been seeing the development of Droian, which is the porting that we are making from, well, when I say porting, I say redevelop, because the game on Unity has never been finished. So we are just porting every work that we have made from Droian from Unity to Godot. So that's what we have been doing right now. So we are upgrading to Godot. I have explained why we are doing that in previous streams, which you can see, by the way, on our VOD on YouTube. You can easily get the video. The link is down in the description, as well on our website. You can see there's the links for our other platforms. Freaking ad break right now on my outro. Really? Without a warning as well? Well, that doesn't matter. So let's just end the ad break from freaking Twitch and get into our plugins and stuff. So there's 30 seconds for this ad break to end. I'm actually going to disable ad blocks on Twitch. So just to make sure. So next stream I can actually see the freaking ads. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are back from the stupid ads. So let's continue with our plugin. So if you like the stream, don't forget to follow us. We really appreciate that. If you want to see a VOD from our previous streams and this stream as well, it will be available on YouTube soon. TM. It will be in a few days. Like we usually upload to YouTube in 2 to 4 days. It depends on our availability to do that, but it will be soon. Our VODs, every single stream is available on YouTube as well. So if you are interested in seeing other developments, for example, the development of X-Aurea on Godot as well, there is VODs on that in there. There is also VODs for Let's Plays from other indie games and stuff in there, and other development like art and marketing. There's marketing, I don't believe there is stuff, but there is also work from Marketing Girl there as well. And of course, there's narrative stuff. There's no sound on stream though, because we are not musicians, but you know, there's work for us all in there. You can also try our alphas from XR and Redrun on each IO. There is this there as well. Please don't make sound. So, by the way, this is not the Godot version that you can see on YouTube. This is the alpha version made in JavaScript. This is the test game that we have made to see if it was a viable product or not. So there you go, it's in here. You can also try Redrun, which is made on Unity, by the way. So you can download and try this as well. It is a very short little level that we have made. And of course, Droian is on development. There is not a release for this yet on itch.io, and the release date will be when it's done. Yes, indeed, we want to develop this game, and when it's fully development, there is no early access, there's no day one updates or pay DLC or any of that crap. We are planning to release this game when it's done, and when it's done, it's soon TM, which can means 1 year, can means 2 years, can means wherever it's ready. Although we plan to release it soon, you know, TM, when it's made. There is a lot of work to be done, as you can see. We barely have a projectile moving, so there's still enemies to be done, there's still bosses to be done, there's still levels to be built. There is a lot of work to do. But in the meantime, you can always join us on our community. There's a Discord as well, you can talk. And we'll be always streaming Wednesdays and Fridays at the same time. And I hope you have enjoyed this stream. See you next time on the same channel. Yeah, you can start the raid now.
Those are good genres put together. I like those. Yeah, I like those. I know who those people are. You guys know these guys? I know these guys. What's up, yo? Were you guys drawing more of your lore book today? Is that what it was? You guys not. Depend on the conjoined effort of the planet. Also build their own planet political state if they want. So it's like Spore. You ever play Spore? So it's like Spore in that aspect. Right? That aspect is like Spore. Oh, it says more about coding. That's fair. That's fair. You guys get a lot of good stuff done. Oh, you're porting into Godot, however they decide to say it nowadays. Wait, why are you porting it? Were you guys using Unity or something before? Were you? Yeah, in that aspect, yes, very similar to Spore and Civ. Spore goes into space. That's the only reason why I thought about it, because Spore actually does go into space. Not the OG Spore. They actually added an expansion where you could actually go off and explore. Actually, maybe it's the OG one. You can explore. You can blast off of your planet and go start invading and taking over other planets. That's immediately what I thought of Spore. Movement is done. Needs polish. There you go. It is. Yeah. Good old Unity. When I find a trash can, it's Unity. There you go. It's so bad. Yeah, I just you don't even need to explain it. You just had to say Unity. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. See, that's how I knew. I knew. That's fine. How you liking the new engine then? Because I thought about using that one. The only reason I went to Game Maker 2 is because I had it free, basically, for like a year-ish, something. I had like a year's subscription for free, so like, let's try it out. Why not? Because of another pack I bought through Humble Bundle one time. I was like, let's mess with it. Let's learn, see what's going on. But I thought about Godot as well, because it's free and there's tons of tutorials and there's tons of stuff for it. But I tried out Game Maker 2. I like Game Maker 2, but I also only one I've tried. So to be fair, is always why I use Solaris. Yeah, Solaris is a reference. Yeah, Elite Dangerous. Yeah, but yeah, it does sound like a promising genre, like a promising mishmash of games for sure, 100%. If you ever have if you ever want feedback, like these guys right here, these Untitled Game Studio, these guys, more game devs. Soul over here, Solrock is another game dev. We got Dave's another game dev floats around. There's like 5 or 6 of them. I could argue I'm one. Indie game dev, solo game dev. Yeah. It's nice and bugs, yeah, that's true. Very capable, yeah. To be fair, I've seen some people compare its lighting to like Unity, and they're like, it's not there yet, but it's good. It's not horrible. But they're doing like 3D, and I'm like, I'm using 2D, man. All my stuff's pixel art. Yeah, you guys are 4. I'm 1 guy. Yeah, I'm 1 guy. As I'm talking about, like me, I'm 1 guy. Like I could argue that game dev. I'm a solo game dev too. To be fair. I just like to draw, and then that's it. I like video games enough. I like to draw enough, and then I just got into talking conversation with everybody during our stream because I draw bears so much. Then we were like, we can make a game about it, and I was like, this is quite possible actually. And also, to be fair, I think I do want to make something in. Part of me wants to make something in RPG Maker as well, with all of my assets I've done, to like kind of show off the assets in a game, because I've done so many of them. So I might do that too, like a short type of thing. Like I might try to make like a roguelike or something in RPG Maker. To be that guy. Playing out, still doing the art. It's fair. Art takes a long time. I haven't done coding in my bear game in like, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months maybe. Because we just did like all the world map stuff. I've done I figured out the monsters for the biomes, designed all the monsters for the biomes except for the last 2 because like those can wait because they're just bears. Then I have to go through them and like I have to animate them all still. So I'm like, that's fair. I can get to them later on. One guy RP. He's gonna outlet that's constructive. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's a very cool way to do it. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah. But if you like it, does it feel like work? Like these guys, right? I made 12 base bodies, then I'm making 12 portraits, and I made 12. Like these, I didn't feel bad about making. I highly enjoyed them, but I've been doing them for like a month now, right? Totally something more simpler. Yeah, that's fair. There's always recommendations, but there's always like passion projects too, right? Oh, I see. So it's a secondary project. It's like he's got another one that is smaller. I think that you would see this part. You probably wouldn't see. I'm gonna argue this part. It's probably gonna be about here instead, roughly. Let's go there. Let's go there.